Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo Village community along the Japanese Highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
What?
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
Wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of top stories in our country and the world at large on Focal Online.
A pleasant good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to Focal Online TV. Welcome to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Focal Online TV is located within the Topo Village community along the Japan Freeway. If you want to strike a business deal with us, our offices are open from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just so you know, today is Friday and today is February 9. What we have here in studio this morning are prints of our viral news from our viral sources within our country, Liberia. We have news from Hot Pepper newspaper. We have news from Daily Observer newspaper. We have news from New Down and Front Page Africa. Of course, I am your presenter here on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media, and my name is Greg Finan Karajkwa. Just to keep you informed, Daily Observer has in a print this morning. Liberia President Joseph Juma Boaka declares assets. Liberia President Boaka Joseph Juma Boaka declares assets. The butchers finally succumb to audit. Who are the butchers? These are the top stories within Daily Observer newspaper, and of course, this is so interesting for you to be aware of, because these are things that are happening within our country, Liberia. So, of course, we have New Dawn newspaper, and the first headline says NEC cut pins down. NEC cut pins down. This is from New Dawn. This is what is in the print this morning. Works Minister designate wants RIA road project audited. Wow. Works Minister designate wants RIA road project audited. So this is our informative information for you, as Public Work Minister wants RIA road project to be audited. This is so much important. And this is from New Dawn newspaper. Of course, one of the leading newspaper within our country, Liberia. Front Page Africa has a lot on their platform this morning. We are frustrated. Senator Sir Joseph narrowly escalated. We are frustrated. We are frustrated. Sir Joseph narrowly escalated and escaped death in home fire as victims described. So this is from Front Page Africa newspaper. Residents of Bentown, Lower Margibi County, alarmed by East. Residents of Lower Margibi County, alarmed by East International Operation, property destruction and health hazard reported. This is what is in the print from Front Page Africa newspaper, and we will quickly go to Hot Pepper. What is in the print this morning from Hot Pepper newspaper? Hot Pepper has interesting stories. But let's dive into the first one. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. This is welcoming. Congratulations to you. And that is for that from the Hot Pepper newspaper. So, of course, folks, we will take a short break before leaving you. If you are celebrating your birthday today, I want to say happy birthday to you. If you are celebrating your wedding anniversary today, congratulations and happy wedding anniversary. So let's dive into the first one. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. This is welcoming. Congratulations to you. And
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we bring it as it unfolds. Focal TV. Bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV. The best online platform in broadcasting.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Topa. My name is Greg Finan Koreshpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Topo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like with no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views.
Good morning and welcome back to Focal Online TV. Welcome back to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. I apologize for whatever we may have caused you this morning as it relates to our news presentation, just or change of power. But then we are back again to give you the information relating to our country, Liberia, and the world at large. So, of course, we have Daily Observer newspaper, the butchers finally succumb. The butchers finally succumb. President Joseph Yuma Bwaka declares assets. President Joseph Yuma Bwaka declares assets. Now let's dive into our news presentation. The butchers finally succumb to audit. If you have never believed, you better start doing so now. It is becoming clearer by the day that the sounds of good governance and financial probity are fast approaching. And where better can it start than the first branch of government, the legislature? What appears to be sweeping across Liberia still seems to be a dream to many people, while others with a clear vision are ever optimistic that it is surely the dawning of a new day in Liberia's political system. Reports show that the House of Representatives has never been audited since after the 1989 Civil War. But it is what it is for now, and it seems this 55th legislature is poised, even resolved, to ensure proper and efficient management of public funds. In an effort in an effort to boost the integrity, trust, and accountability of the House of Representatives, the General Auditing Commission (GAC) has been initiating and was contacted and engaged as a part of the House's first step of the auditing process. It is yet to be known whether the Senate is initiating the same. However, on Thursday, 8 February 2024, Auditor General P. Gaspar Jackson Sr. appeared in the House chamber and provided an overview of the GAC, including the targeted accountability enhancement cycle and proposal to review the system of the legislature. As far as I know, the legislature has never been audited, probably because it can be audited. But in order to enhance the legislature financial management system, the GAC is proposing a system review of the legislature, Auditor Jackson said. After the system review, GAC will perform a full-scale financial statement audit in 2 years, AG Jackson added. House Speaker Councillor J. Funati Kofa said they are committed to audits to ensure the accuracy and reliability of financial statements, internal controls, and the use of public funds. Following the AG's presentation, a motion from Bronx County District Number 2 Representative James Collette was unanimously voted that the proposal for the system review of the House of Representatives be probed by the Committee on the Public Accounts and Expenditure and subsequently report to the August body in 2 weeks. This is what we have under the Butchers finalists that come to audit. This is what we have here. Of course, people now will have to face audits. Some of our government officials, not some of them, the House of Legislature will face audits as of now. So this is so much interesting. President Joseph Yuma Bwaka declared assets. President Joseph Yuma Bwaka has declared his assets to the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission (LACC), a move that fulfills a major requirement of the Code of Conduct for public officials. It also highlights the commitment and transparency of the Liberian leader and set an example for government officials to follow suit. Asset declaration play a vital role in promoting political accountability and transparency by assuring and ensuring that public officials disclose their financial and other real property holdings, and to prevent conflicts of interest and illegal accumulation of wealth. Minutes after declaration or minutes after declaring his assets, Waka stressed the importance of upholding the principles of honesty and independence within both the institution and his government. Transparency is a cornerstone of good governance. As leaders, it is our duty to lead by example and demonstrate our unwavering commitment to accountability, Bwaka stated. Bwaka further wrote calls for all government officials to follow suit and adhere to the highest ethical standards, stating, "We must hold ourselves accountable to the people we serve." Prior to Bwaka's declaration, several other officials from the legislative branch of the Liberian government, including Senate Pro Tempore Yombli Kanga Lawrence and Senator Abraham Darius Dillon and Jonathan Boyicha Sobe, had already declared their assets. Civil society organizations, including Center Integrity Watch Liberia and IRET, have called for Bwaka to disclose his assets publicly, emphasizing the importance of transparency in good governance. However, many believe that Bwaka's decision to make his assets public not only demonstrates his commitment to fighting corruption, but also demonstrates his leadership to ensure integrity in his administration. This is how we transition to the New Town newspaper news presentation. NEC cuts pins down. It appears like authorized at the National Election Commission (NEC) were cut pins down on Wednesday, February 7, when they secretly certificated Representative Thomas Goshua of Grand Bassa County, District Number 5, amidst a pending electoral dispute. It all happened on Wednesday afternoon after Representative Goshua's challenger, Mistress Juasi Dennis, filed a new complaint before the NEC Board of Commissioners detailing irregularities from the January 24, 2024 special recount as ordered by the Supreme Court on January 17. Michelle Dennis and her team of lawyers initially took the complaint to the legal office at the NEC, but were advised to drop it at the commission reception where it had to be registered and signed before delivery. Mistress Dennis and her team of lawyers complied, hoping to hear from NEC's legal department to go through her complaint. An hour later, Mistress Dennis' phone rang. It was a call from NEC's office. Beaming with a smile, she okayed the call, but it was not the conversation she expected. She was told to return and collect her complaint folder, while Gusher was being certificated somewhere in NEC's confine and compound. So this is what we have here from the New Dawn newspaper. And of course, let's go to our comment section. T Win is watching. Thanks to you, T Win, for following Focal Online TV. And of course, Andy Bobla Jara is following us as well. Thanks to you, Andy, for joining us this morning on the daily edition of Inside the Pen Media. So moving onward, we have another top stories here. Public Work Minister designate wants RIA road project audited. Public Works designated minister wants RIA road project audited. The Minister of the Public Works designate, Roland Gallins, says the ELWRIA corridor is complicated and requires an audit to dig deeper into some reported issues surrounding the project. The corridor provides access to the nation's Robert International Airport in Habel, Margibi County. Since winning the contract under the former RIA administration for the expansion of the highway, there have been multiple concerns about the contractor East International's ability to implement the multi-million-dollar contract, especially in the absence of equipment. During a confirmation hearing before the Senate Committee on Public Works on Wednesday, February 7, 2024, Mr. Gideon said there had been issues about the ongoing construction of the major roads inherited by the Unity Party administration. He told the committee chaired by Senator Albert G. of Grand Creek County that if confirmed by the Liberian Senate, a visit to the project site will be one of his first engagements to examine the complicated nature of the exercise. According to him, the construction work has been very effective and speedy since the conduct of the 2023 presidential and legislative elections, expressing hope that the quality or standard of the corridor is seriously considered. The nominee promised to initiate a comprehensive audit to fully understand what the project really is and digest all the issues it is surrounded by. I hope that the quality or standard is taken seriously, but we will audit the project and see what the project is. There is some issues, but I don't have all details. So if you can get me confirmed as minister, I will come back to you with what the project looks like and provide some details that you are asking for. He promised. This is what we have here from our newly designated newly designated Minister of Public Work, and his name is Roland Giddings. He says ELWARIA corridor is complicated and it needs to be audited. This is from him. This is what he is saying as a designated minister that is already confirmed. So he's the minister now of public work, and he's hoping that he will get back to the Senate once he can get hold, once he can become a minister and go through the proper details of this particular project on the ELWRIA road. So this is quite encouraging and welcoming. Applause to him and congratulations to him as well. Another one here from Front Page Africa. Senator Sir Joseph narrowly escapes death in home fire as victims' residents blames fire service and LEC. We are frustrated. Mozzarella County Senator Sir Joseph narrowly escaped death early Thursday when his home in Concotan was gutted by fire. He and other occupants of the house were left stranded as the fire engulfed the building. It took the intervention of his good neighbors to break in and save their lives. I woke up around 1 this morning hearing people shouting, "Fire, fire," said Samuel Henrys, one of the rescuers. When we arrived, we could hear cries for help coming from inside the house. We had to remove the window bars to rescue the senator and the others. He was rushed to St. Joseph Catholic Hospital where he is responding to treatment. James Harrizo, a neighbor who is being celebrated for leading the mission to rescue Senator Joseph, speaking to Front Page Africa, said, "I came home and heard a lot of noise with people yelling and in confusion. I thought it was rogue, but when I was told that Sir Joseph's house was burning, the gate was locked and all the keys inside. We used rocks to burst the lock and enter. Again, he was stranded inside. The only way we could get in was through the window." Harris continued, "Everyone said he is no more, he is dead. But I told myself that this guy is not just an ordinary person. He can not just die like this." I jumped on the window and started to forcefully put a band on the window bar. Everyone said it was late because the fire had engulfed the house, that the man is finished, but when they saw the wall cracking from the window, they all joined me and we removed the window bar and pulled him out and used my car to take him to the hospital. Thanks to you for doing what you did as a law-abiding citizen of our country, serving as a humanitarian. And I mean, the senator owes you a whole lot. Yeah. Thanks to you guys so much for the work you guys did at the senator house for saving lives. You guys did an amazing one, and we ought to applaud you for that. And a speedy recovery to our senator, Senator Sir Joseph. We save and get well soon, and try to I mean take the measures that should be taken so that next time these things will not occur. But these are all unforeseen circumstances. You cannot predict them. But however, you just have to take on precautionary measures so that these things will not happen constantly or will not just happen, especially knowing who you are as a senator of our country, Liberia. So we have another interesting one here this morning. Auditor General proposes system review audit at the legislature. Liberia Auditor General P. Gaswa Jackson Sr. on Thursday, February 8, 2024, proposed a system review audit of the legislature as part of the efforts to ensuring a future comprehensive audit of that branch of government. The Auditor General of the Liberia made a recommendation Thursday when he appeared before the House of Representatives to discuss issues centered around transparency, accountability in the fight against corruption. The House of Representatives had earlier invited the Auditor General to discuss ways forward to ensuring the possibility of the legislature being audited. In his presentation, the Auditor General recommended that the proposed system review audit will facilitate a future comprehensive audit of the legislature within the period of 2 years. Audit General Jackson revealed that the new measure will put into place a clear financial system in compliance with various financial policies, including the Public Financial Management Law and other important financial instruments. This is welcoming again, and we ought to say well done to all of our the house, all of those who are in the house there for their work being done. It's not an easy thing. You are working for us, so you ought to give us report on how you spend, how you are being paid, and how you are getting your money. So whether the money is not illegal, whether your money is legal. Therefore, we need to have some level of transparency when it comes to finances within our country, Liberia. And it was a good step by our President Joseph Yuma Boaka, for allowing for declaring his assets. That shows a level of leadership. Yes, you cannot just say others should do something and you are not doing it or you are not implementing it. That's the kind of leadership I look up to. That's the kind of leadership I love to see working. When you say something, you do it. You are clear about the rules and regulations. So it's quite welcoming. It's quite welcoming. So, residents of Bentown, Lower Marquette County, alarmed by the East International Operation Property Destruction and Health Hazard reported. Residents of Bainstown in Marshall City have expressed dissatisfaction over the vibration and noise produced by the East International Construction Company's rock crushing machine, which has resulted in damage to several homes. The community dwellers of Bainstown staged a protest on Thursday, marking their tear protest their discontent over the location of the East International Rock Quarry site, which is situated in a residential area. Displacement has caused gradual destruction of homes through cracked marks on walls and has contributed to the growing health and mental tension leading to high blood pressure due to the machine used to crush rocks. The controversial road construction company, which is handling the Roberts International Airport Highway construction project, has faced several pressure from the residents of Bentown to relocate. This pressure stems from several health and infrastructure hazards caused by their presence in Benstown Marshall Road. I think this particular company is situated right on Marshall Road, so it has some effects on community dwellers, and I think there's a better way. The government needs to step into this, and there's a better way the company can meet with the citizen dwellers as the resident dwellers as well, so that these things can be fixed because it's not a good one. It's not a good where they are situated. No, it's not a good one for them. So lastly, we have here on our decks the front page African newspaper and hot pepper to close up. We will end with the hot pepper newspaper. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. New AFL Chief of Staff Fuller takes charge. Retired Major General Prince Charles Johnson III, who has been nominated by President Joseph N. Boakai for the position of Minister of Defense, has handed over his authority to the newly appointed Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, AFL, Colonel Davidson F. Fuller. The turnover ceremony was held on Monday, February 5th, 2024, at the Barclay Training Center. It featured the signing of turnover documents, military shows, and a change of command exhibition. In his remark, Major Gen Jackson Johnson credited his success as Chief of Staff to support of his fellow soldiers and his predecessor, Major Gen Daniel D. Zinklin. He encouraged Bridge General Fuller to ensure that the AFL remains apolitical, maintaining its integrity in all circumstances. So this is quite encouraging, and Major General Prince Charles Johnson turned over all necessary documents to Chief of Staff Fuller as he takes charge. So this is quite encouraging as well. We say thank you to all of you for joining us today. Of course, today is Friday, and today begins the weekend. So the weekend is quite long. We will be celebrating the Armed Forces Day as well, February 11th, which will be on Sunday, and of course, it's going to be diverted to Monday. So you have a very long weekend. I hope that you stay positive and enjoy yourself, and also do what is right as you will be on the weekend celebrating. Thanks to all of you for being with us here this morning. We appreciate all of you. We apologize for the inconvenience you faced this morning on our platform. We hope and pray that we will not cause that again. But of course, there are some unforeseen circumstances within the broadcasting, so you cannot predict them. However, we do apologize to you, and we love you. We wish you a happy weekend, folks. Stay tuned because Focal Online TV will soon be transitioning to Focal FM sooner. Thanks to all of you for joining us this morning. I love and appreciate you. My name is Bettina Encouraged. This is how I call your day, and I say happy.
Hello, dear. My name is Kay Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get